Hey everybody, Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening. Whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you. I thank you in advance for your viewership and for everybody who's been following my Cabo6 series. This is an update on everybody that was involved in the Shanquella Robinson case and is currently still involved in her case. So it was just really on my mind that, we've seen 4 of the 6 dummies out partying thinking that, everything was sweet. And that didn't work out too well for them. There's 2 in particular that we haven't seen at all. And they're laying low, and that's Khalil and what's the other one? Doggone it, what is his name? The one that was talking about Quilla fight back. It'll come to me in a minute. So here it is. I want to start this off with Khalil, because Khalil has been completely the quietest out of the whole group. We haven't heard anything. We haven't seen anything since the autopsy came back and Miss Salamandra told him that they knew that there was no such thing as alcohol poisoning in this case. So I want to tap in, start with him first. What's been going on with you, Khalil? You've been quiet. We haven't seen you. We haven't heard from you. Khalil is up first. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so 7 of Cups. This isn't just a card of having options. This is a card of libations. So it's a possibility that, here we go. He knows that with the Hierophant in reverse, it's only a matter of time. The justice system is not with him. God is not with him. And this is also a card of like libations or, partaking in substances. He could be going really hard in the paint, or at some point in time was getting really, really heavy in drinking or whatever his substance of choice is, because he knows that one of these days, this is all going to catch up, right? Hierophant is God, and it's also judge, jury, and adjudicator. I don't know his sign, but in the upright, this is Taurus in its highest form. In a reverse, this is the worst that you can get out of Taurus, okay? Bottom of the deck. He's apologetic. He wants to apologize for his part in everything. If anything, it feels like he is the most shaky and jittery out of the group right now. Anxieties are at an all-time high. They're telling me that it's times where he thinks that he's seeing Quilla. He feels like he's always being watched. He's keeping on a game face wherever he is as well as he can, but he's not doing too well. Two of Swords in reverse. Now the Two of Swords is being cut off, but this is like being ripped away from everything that you've known. Being out in the cold. This is somebody that's being shunned. This is somebody whose money is greatly affected. Possibly could be homeless, pillow to post. Money is on nickels, dimes, and quarters right now. When it comes to what he was accustomed to at one point in time. But that also could be due to overindulgence as well. Look at that. This is why I read as I shuffle. I always look at the bottom of the deck, because whatever it is, it's confirmation and reconfirmation. It always comes out. This is a person who is ass out, y'all. This is a person that is a pariah, an outcast. This is a person who is losing it, losing everything. Worried about stability, okay? How this affects the long-term, bigger picture. Thinking about how being stubborn, being set in his ways got him into this situation. Even these cards feel anxious. Okay, so wanting to take action on something. Oh yeah, I didn't even see this one here. Emperor in reverse, falling under the Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody who was a ringleader, who helped to usher things about, and now he knows that whatever role that he played in this situation is going to turn up and end up dragging him off to jail and straight to hell once this goes to court. Because Emperor is someone who is a take charge person, a patriarch, someone who is an organizer, right? This is somebody who runs point. But when you see it in reverse, this is a narcissist in the worst form. This is someone who has a very, very ill-gotten mindset, okay? He wants to extend the olive branch to the people who he's cut off from. He's trying to think about how he can manifest, what he can do to get from point A to point B financially and to get his life back. Because like I said, he's ass out. Money is coming slow. Okay, he's thinking about this collaboration, this agreement, how all of this came about. This is also letting it be known that there were substances or possibly heavy drinking when he took charge on this situation and ran point with these people that he collaborated with. That's no excuse. That is no excuse. As a person who drinks bourbon, whiskey, and scotch, I have never in my life had a drink that made me say, hey, let's plot on this person until the wee hours of the morning and catch them off guard when they wake up. Man, when I tell you people will come up with anything so that they don't have to deal with the outcome of what they done. But these are just thoughts racing through his head of how he can explain himself. Like I said, money is coming slow. Situations are coming slow around him. Ever since he got involved in this, it's like, what's that Ghetto Boy song? My mind is playing tricks on me. They're playing the beginning of the song, that at night I can't sleep, I toss and turn. I'm talking about having visions of bodies being burned. Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this is also telling me that things were not well between him and Quella, and Shanquella, she really was done with him. She didn't want to be bothered with him. Two of Swords in reverse. That's a very nasty separation. Something was said or done that just felt I'm not gonna say like unforgivable, but it just felt final. It was like this was the last straw, and he came to her and he offered the olive branch, because you can see it's him offering his cup to the Queen of Pentacles. Now, her being a Capricorn, this is definitely falling in her house. Pentacles are earth signs, and she was the one who had the bag. She had the money. So he was trying to come back from being cut off and was trying to be friends with her again, or at least associate with her. These are all things that he's thinking about. And I'm really getting a tension headache, guys. Like, this man, oh my gosh. This man, his mind is constantly racing. Told y'all, harsh communication, arguing. Him and Shanquella got into it about something. His money was messed up, and he was trying to manifest through her, and she didn't like him trying to use her. She caught on to what, you know, the overlay for the underplay was, and she cut into him about it. See this? This is what led to this Ten of Swords. His foolish pride. He could not handle what she said to him. And I'm not getting any cards of her being malicious, because she's not in reverse. I'm not seeing the devil. I'm not seeing anything to where it's saying that she just, you know, eviscerated him. Whatever she said it, she meant it, and she stood on it. And because it meant that he couldn't get what he wanted out of the situation, he collaborated to put her in a position. Considered all the options before taking action, before collaborating with these people to cause this, the Ten of Swords. So if anybody is wondering if this just was something spur of the moment that happened in Cabo, or if this took preparation, I'm going to say, from what I see spiritually, this took plenty of preparation. This took lots of preparation. We're talking about, you know, up to 6 to 7 months. This was not just out of, you know, somebody got angry, you know, they got angry spur of the moment. This took lots of preparation, because he had to find somebody to help collaborate with this. He was obsessed with his get back. This is like gang stalking, spying, watching. Now, you know, when you see this fall under the Hierophant in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, it's like he knows any day now this is going to catch up to him, and it's actually killing him that it's taking so long, because every day he has to wake up and think about, damn, is it today? Is it today? Are we good? Oh, I thought that this was over. I thought we got cleared. Oh my God, the family is doing a civil suit. I thought we were out of hot water. Like, this is a perpetual thought process every day. He's literally in his own hell, day in and day out, thinking about, will today be the day? I said she said something to him that made him feel some type of way, and he was obsessed. But whatever she said to him, she told him the truth. Queen of Swords is somebody that's very, very, very astute when it comes to business. This is a smart cookie. This is somebody who is very well versed and very intelligent when it comes to book smarts and business. And it's just burnt him up. See, he had all the weight of the world on his shoulders. He really carrying bricks on his shoulders now. But whatever he was doing wasn't manifesting. And he wanted to siphon her energy. But he didn't want to do the work. I've gotten this before. I just said it. Arguing over money. We're talking about big money here. Well, at least what he considers big money. Because here it is. We've got the independent lady, 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, over the 10 of Pentacles. They got into it over something that had to do with business and money. Or he was minding the business of her money. But either way, I'm seeing it the same way. It was an opportunity that was coming in. It was a lick. You see him rushing in, being hasty, not thinking. This is why the whole weight of the world is on his shoulders right now. Over what was supposed to be an opportunity. And see, look at this. This is a ship coming in from abroad. She wasn't given the opportunity, so he was going to take his opportunity when they traveled across the water. Look at that. Now he wants to apologize. Ain't that pitiful? Too late and nobody wants to hear it. Yeah, he wants to apologize to the family now for all the sneaky things that he did. No rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. He can't get no rest. He is no peace. Look at that. I said he want to apologize to the family. But now he's going to face judgment, and it's going to come upon him swiftly. And see, judgment is not just going to come from the court. Judgment is going to come from all of the energy that he put out coming back to him through his karma. This man is not sleeping like he needs to. His, I'm hearing like issues with digestion. He's got a lot of off-put energy. His mind is constantly running idle. And I feel like, hey, as it should. You shouldn't have a moment of peace because she's no longer here to have the peace of mind that she would have had in the physical world. Y'all crossed her over, and now she has to be at peace while her family suffers without her on the other side. So Malik Dwyer, let's get you together, because you know Malik has been quiet. He hasn't said much. I haven't seen it. I don't know if he's been on social media and I missed it. But Mr. Quilla fight back, you ain't gonna fight. Mr. I'm gonna be a cheerleader to my best friend Magilla Gorilla. Okay? So she can attack somebody brutally who is not trying to, you know, have an altercation. You doing all this cheerleading. Let's see how you feel now that the rah-rah sis boom bye is over. Malik. Okay, this is just a lot of cards, so hold on. Once again, the independent woman, 9 of Pentacles. Everybody's acknowledging she's a boss. Even in death, she's a boss. Look at that. 8 of Swords. Five of Cups. 8 of Wands. 10 of Swords. And the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. So, ooh-wee, how funny, just a little time changes everything. So, we're looking at the independent woman. We're looking at being trapped, being bound, and now you're in heavy, deep regret. Because remember, false imprisonment, because they wouldn't let her leave. They blocked all the doorways, all the exit ways to the room. Now you're worried about being bound. You're worried about being trapped. You're worried about being locked up. Worried about, you know, this all happened so swiftly. You know, y'all stabbing her in the back, and now it's like, damn, you're sitting to yourself, the Hermit, in deep reflection. But the Hermit, right along with this 8 of Swords card and this 5 of Cups with deep, heavy regret, is telling me that you don't really regret what happened to her, but you damn sure regret that you know that it's only a matter of time that you're about to go to jail. And see, even though this is the card of betrayal, you know, of unaliving somebody, look at those arms behind somebody's back. He knows that the ultimate betrayal would be when he finally gets locked up and he has to face the judge for what happened here. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups, is somebody who's very, very deep and heavy in their emotions. They're feeling things very, very deeply, but they're cute, you know, they're like cool as a cucumber on the outside. They're not acknowledging to the rest of the world or the people around them how they're really feeling. But him and Khalil are shook. High Priestess. This is things done in secret. This is secret knowledge. This is also, like I just said, this man is going through it in secret. 7 of Wands. Being defensive. Still trying to defend yourself. Told y'all, deep in his feelings, but not showing how he really feels about the secrets of everything that happens and how he really feels with the situation that happened in the past. 6 of Cups with the person from the past. Wishing that you could go back to the way things were. Heavy, heavy, heavy on the defensive. Nothing in his life is manifesting. He can't get anything into fruition because the Empress in the upright is someone who is able to birth things into existence, someone who is very fruitful. Everything in his life swiftly went to shit, okay? After everything happened with Quilla, who would be the independent woman, swiftly all his opportunities start drying up. Funny, nails are short, hard to shuffle. Yeah, Hierophant. Told you, worried about going to court, worried about going to jail, worried about going to hell. 8 of Swords. That's being bound, locked up, imprisonment over the ultimate betrayal. 10 of Swords, Hierophant. That's court, judge, jury, adjudicator, the Most High himself. the fool. Yeah, you took a leap of faith. All of y'all were being hasty and made this foolish decision. And now that, you know, he's by himself, he's separated from everybody, this is deep, heavy regret. This is shame. This is deep reflection on everything that happened while in private, away from everybody, and just realizing that this really just was not all worth it. All the laughing, the kikiing over this didn't pay off, honey. And it literally blew up in your face abruptly. Secretly, you just want to move on swiftly and professionally. Keeping your head down, trying to concentrate on working, carrying this burden very heavy, very deeply in your spirit. People aren't so kind to you. Folks are telling you how they really feel. Oh, look at this. Somebody else wants to apologize. You go from being defensive to saying, I really didn't mean it. We didn't know this was going to happen. This was an unrequited offer. I did not think this would turn out like this. Four of Cups. Oh, ain't this about nothing? See the theme of this? Everybody is now getting to the point to where it's the levity of the situation is starting to kick in, that people are not letting up. The court systems are not letting this slide like they thought it was going to happen. Now, I don't know if this is somebody he's actually a lover with, or if this is a Gemini, which would be an air sign, because the Queen of Swords is an air sign. But somebody is somebody's giving him the blues, honey. Somebody's giving him the blues. Constantly watching, trying to see what's going on, feeling like he's being watched, knowing that it's a possibility he's under surveillance. So this is the second person that's paranoid. See this? Unrequited offer. Completely unhappy with this situation, because it's like I said, the levity of it is kicking in. You're realizing now you could really actually go to prison for stabbing her in the back, and the part that you played in this, if this goes to court. Because you see, look at this. Okay, sneaky behavior. But also, this is someone who appears to be, you know, sneaking around in the hallway. Somebody who is waiting for a cue. Which means, I mean, we already know they caught her off guard in the morning, but you guys had been in that hallway. You guys had been waiting. All of this was well planned and orchestrated. Said y'all was watching. Y'all was watching. Now look at this. Candle over here jumping, doing the Watusi. Deep regret now that you're in reflection about this foolish behavior. You're thinking of, you know, thinking back about the part that you played in this, and it's like, damn, I wonder how this is gonna come out when they start to tell the story of what happened when she was unalived. And see, Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. We know Quella was the wounded warrior. She didn't even want to go into battle. But we also have the Knight of Wands here. So I've been picking up in the past that, you know, this was over a man. This was over, you know, sexuality, somebody who was not wanted. And Knight of Wands is Mr. here for the short time, not the long time, okay? This is not somebody that you can sow seeds with for a future. This is somebody that, you know, if you had a little Hennessy in your system and y'all decided to have some fun, it is what it is. You know, that's all it is, right? whoever was in their feelings were in their feelings about a here today, gone tomorrow type person. So I find it interesting that Winter made the comment that Quella said some, I don't know if she said or she did some nut ass shit. They are literally referring to an interaction with a man. I know that it's been rumored that she could have possibly had somebody set up who was unalive, but I'm going to stick with this was over a man. Six of Pentacles, and it falls under the High Priestess, the Six of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. So that lets me know, once again, when I said that somebody was eyeballing her money, they were pocket watching her, there was a secret plan to make a move on her and get out of the way with unearned income. These were some very, very nasty, ugly, jealous-hearted people. And it didn't take much for them to feel the way they felt because they already had planned to do something ugly anyway. You know how somebody can, pick a situation with you just so they could say that they got a problem with you, but the thing was they set you up to have a problem with them because either way it went, they were going to have an issue. They wanted pressure either way it goes. This is what this is, right? Harsh communication. Told you there was some things that was said. There was a disagreement, and I really don't get that Quella thought that it was that serious. Like she knew in her gut, this is the last time I'm gonna deal with these people. But she thought that she would have the chance to get out of there, to leave, and to just never speak to these people again. She didn't know that this really would be her last time, just period in general. Queen of Cups to Death. Queen of Cups, we got King of Cups, we've got the Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups and Death. So now he goes from being in his feelings secretly and being very defensive to outward pouring emotion over this situation now that the finality of it has hit home, because the Queen of Cups is open with how she feels. She, her feelings are, they come in an outpouring. So now it's hard for him to control how he feels, his emotions, because he knows that this isn't going away. They thought that FBI thing was the end of it. See this harsh communication falling under, once again, him being very defensive. Now he wants to apologize over this harsh communication. He wants to apologize for, everything that he allowed himself to be a part of, the taunting and the laughing and the bullying. It's like he wants it to seem like, oh, well, that's all I did. I'm sorry. I know it was childish. I shouldn't have said what I said. We didn't know it was going to go that far. Sir, nobody is getting out of this easy. So 2 down, 4 more to go. I mean, it's good to see that the energy is actually starting to hit people where they're realizing that this is serious. So now let's see, Elise. Elise. I've always said that Elise was the skeleton key. Like, you want to crack this, Winter and Elise. because Elise part kicked in when they got home. So Elise, where's your mind at now that this is above the FBI? Two of coins, ace of coins. So she's juggling with this whole idea of how this is going to affect her in the long run. This is going to cost her, because she's looking more so at the civil suit. Wow. Three of Cups, Six of Swords. So Three of Cups to Six of Swords. This is a card of third party involvement, also partying, and oh, this is Seven of Swords. So this is like third party involvement, partying, and devious behavior, secret hidden hands. And notice that the secret hidden hand is holding a document, a scroll, okay? So she's attached to some people that secretly are holding documents, scrolls, are in control of things that are documented, allegedly. This is feeling like whoever came up with the story of the partying and the overindulgence, this is feeling like this was attached to Elise. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. I told you, y'all, Knight of Wands, Mr. Here for the short term, not the long term. You know, here today, gone tomorrow. Action, new action. This action was taken over some street meat. And I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with that. Somebody was mad over something that had to do with some street meat. This is not about what people think this is about. I've never gotten the energy that Shanquella was attached to someone being dealt with in the street, because that was a rumor that, you know, she had caused someone to, you know, lose their life. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody deep in their feelings over somebody flirting, flirty activity, okay? Possibly flirting with a trick, because Ace of Coins. King of Coins. Listen, no wonder this is, excuse me, somebody that's here today, gone tomorrow. This, you know, if this is somebody that's a street dude, they don't mind spreading the wealth. You know, I'll throw you a couple dollars, party with you, have a good time, and then it's on to whoever else I'm dealing with, right? King of Wands. Queen of Wands. Death. Those are two people that are in union, and somebody, you know, that either that union came to an end or someone came to an end over this, so, you know, this relationship, or somebody, I get what this is, because if I'm remembering back to my readings, somebody thought they was in relationships, somebody thought they was in a situationship, somebody read the energy wrong, somebody wanted something to be more than what it was, somebody got upset because the person they wanted to be more than what it was with had an eye for chocolate. They wanted to taste them a piece of Quella, but Shanquella wasn't feeling this person like that. But you know, jealousy doesn't have to make sense. Told you. Wheel of Fortune. This was affecting what somebody thought was going to be profitable for them. But look at that. Tower. And that tower falls under the Seven of Swords. This sneaky behavior, this sneaky activity that has to do with documenting things. It didn't work. Falsifying information, documenting things, didn't work. Baby. Knight of Wands. You see that? Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I told you, street meat had the bag. Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. The Star and the Six of Wands. So, like I said, Shanquella wasn't thinking about this person. Not like that anyway. You got the Star and the Six of Wands. She had moseyed on about her business. She went on successfully. Nothing to see here, right? But he was digging on her because this is balanced through a new beginning. He wanted to get next to her. I can't wait till the truth comes out about how hateful and petty these people are. See, Elise knows all of this, and Elise also knows how this whole story came about the alcohol. She knows who came up with the story. I'm starting to really feel like when Nasir said that they called home and they talked to a friend, I believe she was the one who called home and ran down some scenarios and got somebody to help her come up with this idea. Allegedly. Page of Coins, Two of Cups. This is her wanting, it's like they wanted her to apologize to someone over this Two of Cups because they felt like she was interfering with someone's relationship, somebody's household, like the love of somebody's life. Like you knew that this person really had feelings for that person and you were flirting with them. Judgment, the World, Six of Swords. So they decided to enact justice and put judgment on her for what they felt was an egregious act, messing with somebody's man. And I feel like this is the secret. This is what really kicked this all off, allegedly. Two of Swords, the High Priestess, Five of Cups. Yeah. Cut this person off due to secret knowledge, and now you're in deep, heavy regret. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck. Took a leap of faith towards some foolish behavior. Yep, the Moon. This is a secret that's shared with people who came together from the past. Six of Cups. And now it's everybody's hangman. Hold on, what was that other cup? That was the Four of Cups. Yeah, so that was the secret that led to the unrequited offer. Excuse me, y'all. that led to this hangman. I know I seen Six of Cups. Six of Cups is in my hand. Led to this unrequited hangman for all 6 cups involved. The Cabo6. This, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to stick with this. I don't see her worrying about going to jail. What I see her worried more about is the civil suit, how much this is going to cost her. She's looking at what she might have to pay the family, not actually going to jail, which is interesting. First 2 guys were sweating like a greased up hog. And I do mean a greased up hog. Because like literally, like they roasted, rotisserie, just literally just mind is on rinse, wash, repeat. Rinse, wash, repeat. Like they don't know when this is going to happen, how this is going to happen. You know, everybody is on edge. Nasir, Mr. I wasn't there. Let's go ahead and tap into you. And anybody who's been watching me all this time, y'all already know that I said that he was there. I want to say maybe 5 months ago. I said he was there. I want to say the second reading, I said he was there. Nasir, what is your energy since running into Ricky and having that hat knocked off your head? Practically almost with your head in it. Here's the funniest part of it, y'all. The hat said fuck around and find out. And that indeed he did. Come on, Nasir. What is your energy now that this isn't going away? Now that people have figured out that those flight log times didn't add up. What's your energy? Page of Cups. 7 of Swords. How many times the 7 of Swords gonna come out with y'all? 9 of Wands. So he is, this is, how do I say this? Because I can't say like remorseful, but he is somewhat apologetic for whatever role he played behind the scenes, being sneaky in this wounded warrior energy, because we know that Shanquella ended up being a wounded warrior because of how she was attacked. You ain't that damn sorry. You ain't told the truth yet. Queen of Wands. He found her extremely attractive. Goal-oriented. She was definitely one to want. Look at this. King of Cups. He had feelings for her that he hadn't spoken on. Deep feelings that he hadn't spoken on. And these feelings go way back. 6 of Cups. Look at this. The World and the Knight of Pentacles. Ever since this whole situation has come to an end, or that cycle came to an end after that happened, things have slowed up for him. Money is not flowing the way that it used to. The moon keeps trying to pop out. Heartbreak. 3 of Swords. So he's the only one thus far that has gotten a heartbreak card. everybody else is concerned about self. Um, that's interesting. Um, bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, burying himself in work, or just pretty much doing whatever you got to do to keep himself busy, because Five of Pentacles, he's been shunned. He's been shut out of a lot of circles, out in the cold. Look at this Three of Wands, this ship coming in. This is them traveling abroad, this opportunity. He knew something sneaky was going to happen. He can say he didn't, but it fell right under the Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. They didn't like her being outspoken. People felt some type of way. They wanted her to be quiet. He just wants to move on to calmer waters. He wants to leave this behind. Leave this situation with the wounded warrior behind. And this is also what they did. After she was injured, they got the hell on. Notice. Ooh, I got to sneeze. Goodness gracious. Notice this Three of Wands, which is usually an opportunity coming in. The ship's coming in. But when we actually see the boat, look at that. It was getting the hell away from everything and everybody after she was attacked. Due to this secret, this is like being cut off and cutting off other people. Juggling with what to do, what actions to take due to what happened to this Queen of Wands, this person that, you know, he found highly attractive. Here's another person that just wants to rush in and communicate and apologize about what happened to this person from the past. Okay, so he's heartbroken about the secret knowledge because he knows what really happened, and he knows that it's much more to this than what meets the eye. It's much more to this than what's being said. And the full story, the full breakdown of how everything happened, how this all played out, is, it really is tragic. It's, best thing I could tell y'all is, this is where having the gift of sight can, you know, be something that you aren't really happy about having, because you don't want to see what actually happened, because what we saw on camera is not the full story. It's literally just the tip of the iceberg. What she suffered through was like the passion of the Christ. And this is what he's saying here. He has secret knowledge of what actually happened to her, and the full story is heartbreaking. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, falling under the Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I want to say it was like maybe my second reading with Nasir. One of the readings I did with him some months ago, I said that he was ready to talk. And then his mom came out and said that he had spoke to the FBI. But this more so feels like he just wants to get the burden off his chest and finally tell the truth. Listen, I didn't even look at the deck until just now. Ace of Swords, that is the card of truth. He's ready to tell the truth. This is a burden that's becoming too hard to carry. Funny how the guys want to tell the truth. And you finally get to a woman and she like, okay, well, damn, what is this gonna cost me? What's the ticket gonna be on this in court? Three of Cups, King of Wands. So this is like, you know, sneaky activity. The Seven of Swords falling over this Three of Wands, which is plotting and planning and waiting to, you know, for a plan to come into fruition. This is strategizing here. This is celebrating while getting ready to take action. Five of Swords, harsh communication. I feel like what he's trying to say is that she was damned if she did, damned if she didn't. They were going to put her in a situation to where it was going to be a confrontation one way or the other. It really didn't matter. This is like secretly he knew that this was what they came to do. Nobody knew that it was going to go this far though. Chariot card falling. Listen, wounded warrior, Six of Swords. After she was injured, wounded, permanently wounded, because the wounded warrior is somebody who fights to fight again, over and over and over again, tirelessly. So I'm going to stick with what I said from the beginning, that my spirit guides show me this was like the scene from Kill Bill where Elle had went to the chapel to get married, and this was supposed to be like one of her happiest days of her life, not knowing that she was going to be attacked relentlessly by multiple people. And then you see these people get on the first thing smoking and get away to victory so that they can move forward with their lives and get out of Dodge. And bring this whole situation to rest. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But he's also saying that he was juggling on his feelings about this whole situation because all of this was, you know, somebody was angry, harsh communication, or they were upset about the way that she was communicating with someone that they didn't want her to talk to. And these people from the past, Six of Cups, rushed in with a message that they wanted to bring this activity to a rest. Yep. They wanted her quiet. They didn't like her being outspoken. She said something that somebody did not like, and they wanted to penalize her for the way she communicated. It's like I can hear somebody in the back of my head saying she talked too much. She should have never said what she said. She talked too much. I didn't even know this was still in here. Look at that. Turned out to be the Hangman. So Nasir, we got you out the way. We only got two left. Come on to the table, Miss Winter. Crazy that my highest rated videos on YouTube still to this day are Winter's videos. Y'all really don't care for Winter much. Woo. So now that this isn't going away, Winter, what's the energy around you? First card out, the betrayal, the unaliving. Card of collaboration and things happening swiftly. Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. So this feels like three people in particular put hands on her for sure. And this happened very swiftly. We saw a video of one, but I would not be surprised that when all the information comes out, that it comes out that the three females all took turns. That's my assessment. Eight of Cups, walking away from this relationship after this fight. As you can see, this is multiple people attacking one person. Justice. Okay, so she feels like she got what she deserved, because justice for them, you know, doing this. Ooh, let me breathe. Even though this turned out really, really screwed up. Now, see, this is why people don't like you, because people can feel your energy. It's not just what you have said, it's what you give off. Because no matter what they say, Shanquella shined bright. She was a star. And sometimes when you shine bright, you can't be around these hard rocks when you really are a gem. But see, this so-called justice, them jumping on her, fighting her, you know, for whatever this Four of Wands was, which is like engagement, commitment. I told you this is all leading back to a man relationship. Hangman. But see, the Hangman is in reverse. So y'all thought that y'all was just going to get away with this. Everybody was just going to walk away. It was going to be, you know, just going to be fine. It was going to be cute. I told y'all they thought they were just going to get away with this. Look at this. Sail in the calmer waters. Six of Swords. Leaving behind a negative situation, going in the calmer waters. Thought that you was going to come home and nothing was going to come out of this. Y'all was going to come home like, hey, what happened in Mexico, stay in Mexico. They can't do nothing over here, right? Yep, going forward into victory after these secrets with this secret hidden knowledge. Okay, knowing what really happened, but it's like we ain't about to get caught up. There's nothing they could do. You know, we'll hold these secrets. We know what really happened to the independent woman. Once again, another card that somebody was supposed to be getting some kind of money, but you've been catching hard times ever since. You're a pariah now, and now money is coming in slow. Ooh, baby, baby. Look at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. Oh, look, now somebody else wants to apologize. You had no remorse. You didn't care. And now that this isn't going away, it's like, oh my gosh. Yep, hermit mode. So now that everybody is realizing that they're not safe to move around, you're secluded, you're away from everybody, you got time to think. And see, the hermit goes within and becomes a scholar when he finally comes out of seclusion. So it, once again, the levity of this is starting to set in. Wanting to apologize. I just said, wanted to apologize. It's too late to apologize. Sorry, can't fix this. Yeah, wanted to apologize. Five of Cups. Deep, heavy sorrow and regret. Knight of Cups. And this is falling under the Ten of Swords with the Six of Wands, the Moon, and the High Priestess. I keep telling y'all, this is tied to an old nasty piece of street meat. I need all of y'all to listen to Cash Dial for everybody, because this is the embodiment of what y'all was upset about. Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah, y'all came in collaboration against this woman who was the hustler, the go-getter, the well sought, the well sought after attractive woman. Honey, Quilla was that girl, and they knew it and they hated it. Queen of Swords. I want to know, what the hell did Quilla say to y'all that hurt y'all this damn deep? Because the Queen of Swords tells no lies in the upright. Whatever she said to y'all cut so deep. I mean, literally like somebody cut your guts open and they poured salt in. She got y'all together. And I feel like whatever she said, it hurt because it was true. Connected to the Lovers, was it? Ten of Cups. So now it's like you're thinking about how this is affecting your family, your stability. Because you wanted to get involved for your homegirl standing up for her family over this Ace of Wands, this big D energy, Mr. AKA Street Meat. Now you got to think about how this affects you and yours. I keep telling y'all, the root of this is very, very petty, yet it's very, very simple. It's an age-old tale. How many times have you seen jealousy over situations connected to lovers? I don't get that Quilla wanted this person. That's what makes this so sad. Oh, well, look at you now. Now it's an unrequited offer, Four of Cups, due to the situation. You got to consider your options, because it felt like a great idea while you was drunk to go forward with this over Mr. Street Meat. Y'all was watching, y'all was gang stalking, y'all were doing a whole lot because they anticipated what they were going to do. I said anticipated. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the intuitive queen out of the deck. Now you're trying to keep your strong face on, but no rest for the weary, no rest for the wicked. You're not getting sleep. This is catching up to you. Don't be surprised you see some of these people in court and they look like they aged in dog years, and they look like they aging like hot milk on the table in Texas during, August, because a lot of these folks ain't getting no sleep. Last person left. We're going to wrap this up because this is already over an hour. I feel like opening up another box, so we're just gonna cleanse and clear these. Dejanay, the dummy who actually volunteered to be on camera, showing us just how evil you could be. You just couldn't wait to be the hired hand. You couldn't wait to be the bully in charge. How is this affecting you now? Because you're the one that's going to be extradited first. Now that you know this isn't going away and this is above the FBI, what's on your mind? Okay, so, this is someone who, was in celebratory energy. Also, third party energy. And, oh, look at that. Deep, heavy regret. 5 of Cups. You went from celebrating and turning up to, oh my God. All over these secrets. Everything's unraveling. See, she thought that once the FBI said that they would not pick up this case, woo, yeah, we good. Turn up. I told you we was straight. And then instantly, when it was out of the FBI's hands, it's like, oh shit, wait a minute. Yeah, you're apologetic over this sneaky backstabbing behavior, 7 of Swords. Because you were the only dummy that allowed yourself to be recorded. And look at that. The whole world got to watch you. Page of Swords. We all got to watch you. That's one of the most viral internet videos in the history of the internet. Y'all broke the global internet, showing us how stupid you were. Now she's just trying to stay strong and hold it together, right? Because there's heavy secrets, things that we don't know about what came out. And see, now she's in deep sorrow and regret because she knows that at any given time, this secret information that we don't know yet concerning the independent woman, the 9 of Pentacles, Shanquella, is going to come out. Oh, look at there. There's another apology. You waiting for your ships to come in. 3 of Wands. See, it actually hit the floor in reverse. So that's letting me know that you know that any day soon, Mexico is not only going to send for you, but the United States is going to send you to Mexico. And this is really starting to set in. It's no longer a laughing matter. Actually, it never was. But for you, you celebrated. You thought you were good. You thought y'all were out of the woods, right? Independent woman, once again. Come on, Quella, come through and talk to us. Now she's in deep regret because, like I said, there is secret information that we're not privy to yet about what happened. But it's on its way. They're going to hold on to it. And see, I love Sue Ann Robinson because I feel like she gonna mollywop you and drag you all the way from one side of the court to the next with the information she's gonna drop in this civil suit. King of Swords. So, yeah, all the sneaky energy, you want to apologize before somebody comes forward and tells the truth, or you're forced to come forward and tell the truth. Over this situation with this, this Casanova energy, Mr. Knight of Cups, offering his cup, and you became defensive with the person who stood out, the star. Shanquilla. Judge, jury, adjudicator, the Hierophant, the Emperor, Seven of Wands. So I don't know if this is like a baby daddy or this dude is just a boss type individual, but she felt like she had the right to execute justice on her own behalf. And now look at you. You out here all by yourself. Ass out. Opportunities drying up. I keep saying that whoever Mr. Street Media has got the bag. And there's secrets about money and how people were getting money. I got an idea. I really do. Because if he's here today, gone tomorrow, and he's dropping bags like this and he is willing to pay to play, you know, if somebody follows my drift, got an idea what the secret was about how people were making extra dollars. No rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. Yet again, she's hunting you. You can't even sleep. She's with you even when you sleep. Good. Because you know once these secrets come out, you're going to totally be ass out. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. It's interesting to me, though, Elise is stone cold. I ain't see her, you know, worried about, you know, missing a night of beauty sleep or worried about going to jail. All I saw was her worried about the civil suit. That's ice cold. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. But it looks like reality is starting to set in for the Cabo6, that this is not going away. And as Knowledge Cafe says, I absolutely love her. She on her bumper. And it looked like the whole rest of the world is on y'all ass till it ain't one. It may take longer than people expect, but justice delayed is not justice deferred. Shanquilla will get her justice. And as I said, I want to say maybe 6-7 months ago, this case is going to change laws. Don't be surprised if you end up hearing that there's a new law called Shanquilla's Law. These dummies literally are going to go down in history because a law is going to be made that's going to come out of what they've done to stop people from doing what they did ever again. So I'm glad to see everybody's nervous and, you know, people got the bubble guts. Nobody's sleeping. Everybody's in high anxiety because nobody knows what tomorrow's going to bring. Now, like I said, I didn't expect to see Elise was this ice cold and cool as a cucumber. I'm not saying that she's completely unbothered, but she sure ain't going through what everybody else is going through. So that is my update on the Cabo6. I'm going to end this here because this has definitely been long enough. We're, you know, getting ready to go off into an hour and 20 minutes. Anything in particular anybody like to know about or any questions you have, please put them down below. I'll be more than happy to dig into your questions. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and end this here. I have another reading that I want to do in the Cabo6 series, but it's getting late, so I won't do it tonight. And I'm really exhausted. So I'm going to go ahead and clear and cleanse my energy and lay down. Everybody have a blessed evening. And the Cabo6, I wish you everything in life that you deserve. This reading is adjourned.